So this brings to mind what Birmingham Kane is alluding to, and other people in the live chat. So if the offense takes the shape that you and others would like it to, this probably gives the quarterback less responsibility in decision making, or it makes the direction of the decision, the process, easier. But are you comfortable with the guys that are in play? I know that you are and were from a talent standpoint originally, but having gone through another season with N'Kosi Perry and then Jaron Williams for the first time in 2019, are you comfortable with those guys running the type of offense that you foresee?
I am. Again, like, I'm personal friends with him, so I'm going to say it. Roman Kane, he wrote a thing and he said it on his own podcast that released today that, this is on paper, on film, this is an offense that really fits what N'Kosi Perry does well. This is the kind of offense that he ran in high school and set records with at Ocala Vanguard, shattered records that were set by Dante Culpepper when he was a prep quarterback. And it doesn't just have to be him. You can alter the offense for whatever kind of quarterback you have. You have one that runs more like Nick Marshall in 2013, then you run him to death. Run some inverted veer, you add quarterback run in there. If you have a Cam Newton, 6'6", 250, you're going to run quarterback power because he's going to run people over because he's a mountain of a man. If you have a guy like Shane Buechele who's not going to run, then you take out a lot of that stuff and you scheme it to get to other players. So instead of giving the rush yards to the quarterback, you're giving them to the running back at SMU. You had 5,000. Wait, no, that was LSU stat I was about to say. But you have 4,000 yard passer, one or two maybe wide receivers that get 1,000 yards, a running back that's at 14 or 1,500 rushing yards. You can do that. But to the point of the question, do I think that we have guys who can perform in the scheme? Absolutely. Do we have a ready-made answer? No. And so I would not necessarily begrudge Lashlee going out to the portal to get somebody for more competition to try to get a quarterback to run the system that he wants to run. Now, I will say my pushback on that is if you bring somebody in and pretty much guarantee him to start, then you're going scorched earth on the quarterback room. That means Tate Martell gone, N'Kosi Perry gone, Jaron Williams gone. That means you got your transfer, you got Tyler Van Dyke, and then Peyton Matoka, who's a program player who really should not be seeing meaningful snaps here. That also means, again, recruiting rule number one is what, guys? You have to have a quarterback every single year. But that means that the quarterback that you get in 2021 has to really be a high upper echelon guy, because you're probably going to need that guy to be your backup quarterback as a true freshman. You know what I mean? So if you go and get a guy for a year, it is the nuclear option. That is scorched earth on the quarterback room. I'm hesitant to go there with it. I understand, again, it's just like the Alonzo Highsmith thing. I understand the viewpoint from multiple sides. Me, myself, personally, I would let the 5 quarterbacks that we have, N'Kosi Perry, Jaron Williams, Tate Martell, Tyler Van Dyke, who enrolls on Monday or Tuesday, and Peyton Matoka, I let those 5 battle it out, and whoever wins, wins. Perry, Martell, and Matoka all ran pure spreads in high school. Van Dyke ran pro style as a junior, spread as a senior, and went undefeated and won a state championship. Jaron Williams is the more pro style of the 5, but he started the majority of the year, and he can spin it. He can still throw the ball. So he's a guy who has talent as well. Let it go where it may. Whoever wins, wins. Whoever steps out, steps out. Because I don't think that all 5 will actually make it to the fall. And that's fine. But I personally, for me, Cam, that is the more reasonable option than going and getting a transfer and going scorched earth. Because, again, that's my viewpoint, that if you bring somebody in, then you're going to lose 2, if not 3 of the top 3 in the quarterback room who are returning.